Alright, welcome everyone to a new video. Today it will be a pretty short video in which we'll demonstrate different ways of measuring the wind for targets far away. In this case this one will be 1.5 clicks away. And we'll use 7.62. The point isn't to hit the target but to see the differences, because they are much clearer for this range. I'm using a modified version of the 360 training course. So these scripts are made by Rutzberg, the father of advanced ballistics. I believe he's the one. And with that being said, we can get to the actual testing part. So yeah, my gun is SR25 RHS1. I'm using Mark 316 rounds, which are ACE bullets. So the values are pretty accurate. Well, they are accurate. I even have the track coefficient table and all, which I copied from the ACE ammo data. So yeah, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna measure with at least 3 different ways I've seen people use. So first of all, we'll use the crosswind only, and when using crosswind you gotta remember the wind will be always blowing from directly right or directly left, which means the clock direction will always be 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So when you use crosswind only, it will be approximation, but the direction for the wind will be much more accurate with crosswind. The second way we're gonna measure is to measure the so to speak true wind speed, which I will get when I face directly at the wind and take the highest value, which can be seen here for the crosswind, and the same value can be seen here as wind speed, or here at wind speed in user screen 1. So yeah, I'll just turn till I get the highest value, which seems to be 4.6 meters per second. Can ignore this for now. And when using this method, you'll check this wind direction from here, so it will be 8 o'clock according to that. Target is actually a bit out of range, but it doesn't really matter. We can still you know, aim it a bit higher, because we have all these mil dots here. Of course it won't be exactly as accurate, but it will still be pretty accurate. So according to this, it would be around 5.7 to the left. And let's see what happens. Path tracing. Let's enable that so we can actually see where the bullets land. I keep aiming at the center mass of the target. They do seem to miss the target from the left, although not that much. Just maybe a meter or two. Around, well, there's plenty of distribution. Maybe 0.5 mils to the left for this range. But yeah, none of them actually did hit the target. So next up, let's try with the crosswind. So first of all, I'll set the heading. You can use the auto set, because that will automatically take the direction you are facing and confirm it. That's what I did before, just much quicker. After that, we'll find the real wind direction. So I'll just go quickly over this. It's pretty simple when you realize it. So yeah, circle is 360 degrees, and when there are 12 wind directions, one direction, so to speak, is 30 degrees. So this arrow changes its direction every 30 degrees. And for here, for example, The next one would be 355, because when you add 30 to this, it will be 355, and as we can see, it is around 355 right here. So back to 325, where I was before. In this case, so when measuring crosswind or headwind, you always want to face the wind after you have set the facing through here, like this. You always want to set the facing, but we don't want to do it now because we already set it for the target. So in this case, I want to turn left for 15 degrees, which is half of the 30 degrees, to get the center of the 12 o'clock. So when we turn 15 degrees, it will be, how much will it be? 3009, I mean 309, I believe so. And you can actually see that the real wind speed is also the highest there. And you can also turn right from the 1 o'clock wind, or where it changes. So in this case it changes at 293, I believe, 294. So when I turn right for 15 degrees from this, it will end up at the same place, 309. And this value here is the crosswind. Alright. And in this case, the wind is blowing from the left, while not directly 9 o'clock, because it is blowing from the left, and we will use crosswind, we'll use 9 o'clock. And now I already forgot the wind. Was it 3.7? Let's go double check, it's pretty quick. Now when I know the bearing. Yes. Okay. For this kind of case, when it's kind of both, like I can't be quite sure which one is more accurate, I can put both here and use the lead. So now the game will separately calculate the both of the wind directions. So this one here will be for 3.7 9 o'clock. This one here will be for 3.6 9 o'clock. And that's our target. I'm already at the max. Let's move this a bit low down. And let's just take the average. So the average is around 5.3, average of these two. Oh yeah, and I gotta remember to aim a bit higher. This would be 32, 33. I'll just aim for 33 because I have the feeling it's not gonna really land. Okay, let's aim around here. So the 32.7 is around here, or 7.5. And let's see what happens. Still, it's not that accurate. It is for sure more accurate than before, but I couldn't really trust to take down a contact with these settings. But that's alright. Bear in mind we are shooting 1500 meters with 7.62 caliber, so you really shouldn't expect anything more accurate than this. But as you can see, the wind hold, that is the left to right, is pretty much right, like pretty much as it should be. So according to this, crosswind is more accurate way to measure the wind than the full wind speed, and the approximate clock direction according to it, as I did before this. Now that's not really all people have done. Like, there are so many different types of guides on YouTube. I mean, I just got into the ACE sniping in depth just a couple of months ago, but I'm arma veteran. So I was a bit confused of different ways of measuring the wind, and I just thought that I'll figure it out myself. And mostly I was reading the guides. Like, the wind took long for me as well. Excel actually made a video about this, but he didn't really explain the wind part very much in depth. But he still did use the crosswind, and that seems to be the best way to do it. Now there are other ways. You can, like, some people measure the headwind. They don't set the heading. They just add 2.7 and 2.7 and hit done. And they use this value, but I don't really see much logic in it. We can demonstrate that. I mean, as you can see, it's already pretty far. And yeah, as you can see, it's not really where it's supposed to be. So if you're going for perfection, go for crosswind. Funnily enough, I actually noticed that crosswind is pretty effectively even when shooting straight at the target. I'll probably make another video of that, but I think that was enough for demonstrating the wind itself. I hope this will wake some discussion, because there are literally dozens of ACE sniping videos which don't explain anything on YouTube, and I haven't watched them all myself, but some people do, and honestly I think they learn wrong things from them, at least for the wind. So yeah, signing off to the next video.